Here we have an upper extremity rolling pattern. The rolling patterns are a nice exercise to work on separating the mechanics between your upper body and your lower body. Right? When we walk this reciprocal gait pattern, my upper body rotates one way, my hips and my pelvis rotate the other way. That's why we have this opposite arm, opposite leg motion. For some of us, we get stuck in a rigid spine position and we end up going into like some type of a side bendy waddle type of a motion because we've lost that ability to create rotation and separation from upper body and lower body. So with this upper extremity rolling pattern, we're going to focus on moving through the upper body without trying to use the legs. The real big take home is I want to see that upper body rotate on a fixed lower extremities or a fixed spine position. So you see as my arm pulls up and across, I'm trying to keep my legs as relaxed as possible, my low back as relaxed as possible, and it creates that rotational kind of lengthening stretch position as I pull across, okay? And then if I really do it right, my abs engage and it rotates my upper body without really using my legs at all. I'm trying not to use my legs to help me push over. And if you do it wrong, you're going to see a log roll where the whole system kind of rolls together. So I definitely want to see that separation from uppers and lowers. If you're having trouble with this, it's usually either some kind of stiffness problem in through the back, or you're not using your neck and your head. The key to this working is when you go from back to belly, you have to lift your head up, kind of follow your eyes, follow your hand, and then as you go to transition, your nose is going to kind of dive into the armpit. And as that nose pulls across, your body goes where your head goes. As your nose goes down into your armpit, that'll usually help you transition from back to belly. And then the same thing in reverse, when you're going from belly to back, your hands follow your eyes, and as that head comes across, it should kind of pull everything up and around with you. So make sure your eyes are leading the motion, that you're using your neck and your head to kind of help initiate those things, and I think that'll help you create that separation from upper body to lower body that we're looking for. Okay, if you're having trouble with this, you can use pillows to kind of prop you up and kind of cheat you in the direction that you're rolling, or just use your legs just a little bit, right? Just try to emphasize that separation from upper to lower, but if you got to give a little kick to kind of make the exercise happen, that's okay. Just keep practicing it. It'll get better as you go. This is one that took me a while to figure out, and if it's also one that if I don't practice often, I kind of lose the coordination of it. So it's one you do have to stay on top of a little bit. And if you are feeling stiff or something's feeling sore or achy, you may not be able to get it that day because there's a little bit of extra guarding. So it's a nice one to kind of check a baseline on how you're feeling, and it's a nice one to really work on that ability to separate uppers and lowers, which is so important in normal walking, but also in sports where we're trying to create torque motion, whether we're throwing a ball or swinging a golf club. We need that ability to separate uppers and lowers to kind of create tension and generate power. So one that we definitely want to be able to do, so practice it if you're having trouble, and once you've got this mastered, then we can transition it into more difficult skills like PNF chops, our punching, or our rotational pulling exercises. So if you have any questions, make sure you let us go, but you definitely want to give this one a try.